Like, and speaking of platforms kind of killing themselves, kind of leads us to our next story. Twitch, man.
TwitchCon, yeah.
Twitch. Oh my God. This is so frustrating, man. As someone who's been streaming on Twitch since 2017, it's incredibly disheartening to see that Twitch is shooting themselves in the foot so bad. Like, how, for those that showed up already, how many people have been interrupted by a fucking ad? Well, we've been trying to have a conversation. At no point is there anything. I know you don't tune in to look at our pretty faces. So it's
Some
like,
people do. I think Three-Way just popped up over here to come see us.
that's cute. Where's Sam? What's her name? Jen? Where is she? She might come for our
Oh,
pretty
the
face.
one for
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, she
3
wants
ads
to
so
the
far
Robin
for
Pigeon.
Darcy. It is fucking atrocious how many ads Twitch is throwing at people. They're killing their platform. And everybody
I
knows what we're
forgot about
talking
that
about.
chick.
Yeah, right? There's
She
that
was
one.
wild in the chat.
Yeah, there's
Jesus
that
Christ.
one. Wait for her, she'll be back.
I remember her. Twitch
And
has made it so
so,
people who are new to Twitch are hating Twitch. And I know this
yeah,
as a content creator, I'm sure you do as well. When someone's like 4 ads,
yeah.
6 ads, so then the user not happy. But then on the other side, the content creator getting screwed over even more. So it's like,
Not happy.
do they want to grow, or is Amazon just squeezing to pay back Roomba for buying Roomba? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're trying to
What
get
are
their
we
money
doing here?
back. Yeah, man, it is gross, bro. I don't know. I don't know. But for the first time, in like a real long time, I'm making the consideration of I might stop streaming on Twitch and I might start a YouTube gaming channel and do
So shoot
exactly
Shadow
what I'm
Belly, dude.
doing. And so many others. So many people are jumping ship right now because not only are they throwing ads, but this is something that doesn't even bother me that much. They decided to strip the majority of their almost all of their big partners of the 70-30 split on income. So for those that don't know, the majority of creators get 50-50 of the income. So for everyone that subs or if you gift subs or so on and so forth, 50% goes to Twitch, 50% goes to the creator. If you're a large creator on the platform, 70% goes to you, 30% goes to Twitch. Well, Twitch has made it clear that they're going to get rid of that. They're going to say, no, everybody's getting 50-50. Or they're going to say you can up to $100,000, you can do 70-30. But after 100,000, we want your bag. And they're going to do 50-50 split. And it's like, holy what? And then so that doesn't really bother me that much. I've been 50-50 since I got affiliate years ago. And it's like, okay, sure, you're broke and you need some money because you purchased fucking Roomba. But then Twitch announces that at TwitchCon, they fucking hired Megan the Stallion
The Stallion.
to perform the Stallion. Sorry,
Isn't
that's
a
the one.
stallion a
That's the
male
white guy
fucking
on me.
horse? I just want to
I,
clarify this. Every time she said her name, Stallion,
I honestly
Italian
have no idea.
Stallion.
I honestly have no idea. I know it's a horse. I don't know if it's a male
Pretty
horse. I
sure
have
it's
no
a
idea.
male horse that is the one that breeds. You get a stallion.
Yeah, like a buck.
She's a fucking idiot. So yeah, continue.
No, I just it's crazy to me that Twitch screwing its creators is spending money like Twitch has such an incredible platform. There's such an amazing talent here. Where the fuck's the funk guy? Why can't the funk guy open for TwitchCon? Could you imagine get your funk on, man? God, would that be an amazing show to attend? But instead, I got fucking Megan T. Stallion. Like, what? Who the fuck is this? She can't be cheap, man. How much do you think it was to get her?
She's one of the WAP
100K?
girls.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's money, dog.
And
she got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez. You think she's showing up there for cheap?
No, she ain't cheap.
She ain't cheap.
It's so fucking frustrating. And then did you know that the CEO of Twitch barely know he acts like he doesn't even know he's the CEO of Twitch. Like if you check this guy's Twitter, it's like he puts out all these little like fucking titles and then at the very end it's like CEO of Twitch or works with Twitch. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is wild, man. It's just it baffles me that Twitch has even still gotten this far because it seems like at every opportunity they just shoot themselves in the foot. And here we are, just accepting it and coming back. And then who pays the price at the end of the day? The viewer, the viewer. And then of course in hindsight, if the viewer uh pays the price, then so does the creator, man. So it's just fucking what a joke, bro. What a joke.
This is my biggest gripe with what they're doing here is it's like, just be transparent. Let us know why. Is it because of a money situation where the company's not going to last much longer if we don't kick back a little bit? Or is it a situation where they're trying to make more money?
Yeah, I think they're
'Cause
squeezing.
they could say sustainability, like, hey, we found that this isn't sustainable at the rate we're doing. We're not making enough. So we got to throw either more ads or take money from you guys.
Yeah. Well, that's it. They want more money, man. And it's like it's so frustrating to me. It's like this is Amazon. This is Amazon. And they are just at every turn it just seems like they're still the largest live streaming platform in the world. Like they beat out
NFL on there now. And then Prime has done a bunch of deals with the NFL and with ONE FC and other sports organizations for live streaming of the like they're competing directly with the biggest streaming platforms. Now they've got Twitch being like one that's user generated stuff, but they're putting like real professional shit on there now. Last night they had the Bengals and somebody playing and like on Twitch just to watch it. Like so their money is being stretched, but it's screwing over the micro guy who's got them to where they are.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And who continues to make sure that they're where they're at, but they're looking past us now. This is what happens. Just like YouTube. They fuck with you hard at first, but at a certain point they're like, man, we've got bigger money. Who cares about those guys?
And that's the problem about any of these platforms that we talk about. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they're all about free speech until money's involved. You know, they got enough money from insert their favorite corporation here to get them until X number of years or days or months. But then what about that after that? As they can't just sink that whatever money, they need to start getting advertisers. Well, advertisers want content that's pretty and it's cut and it's clean. But then you're so even the Rumbles, even the Veros, even everyone that says they're going to be about free speech, they're about free speech until money's involved, and then they're really going to start to dial back what is acceptable for speech. So
this is what it boils down to consistently. It's like everybody
time and time again
being like Elon Musk, he needs to come and do like he's doing the Twitter. It's like only because he was being silenced. Like this is what it boils down to. When people are getting fucked with, they care, and when they're not being fucked with, they don't. Usually, the ones who are just preaching from the top of the mountain, you really find out they're connected to the issue, and so that's why they give a fuck. In this case, it's like,
look, sorry.
I was gonna say we won't see anybody flipping out until the biggest content creators are bitching about it, and then once they get paid, they'll stop.
Yeah,
they'll complain, and then they'll be. Meh.
And that I was just gonna say, Nicki Minaj just released a new video like earlier this week. YouTube age restricted it right away. So, and it wasn't as bad. Like WAP didn't get age restricted. Anaconda doesn't get age restricted. But this video gets age restricted. Chicks are twerking is what it is. It's a typical Nicki Minaj. I love them. Typical Nicki Minaj video. It gets age restricted within the first few hours because we, as a creator, we know that first 24 hours is some of the most important for views. If they shut the views off, it's done. It's done. If you can release a video, if it's age restricted, it's done. If they lift that age restriction later, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The damage is already done.
Yep.
So that's what they did with Nicki Minaj's video. They age restricted coming out of the gate within the first 24 hours. It had no views. They they didn't lift it. She bitches. She's like, "Fuck you, YouTube," and she goes off on this whole thing about how YouTube's playing favoritism and so on and so forth, and that they're hypocrites. They only censor some and not others. And then it's like Nicki Minaj is only bitching about this because she is facing what every other creator has to deal with. Of our group, I'm about the smallest. I have just under 100,000 followers. I am a tiny creator. The amount of suppression, the amount of shit that has to be shoveled, the amount of just hurdles that you have to jump through to get your content out there is incredible. How many times have you ever heard a creator say, "I reached out to my contact at YouTube and they told me that Let me tell you, there ain't no fucking contact at YouTube if you've got 100,000 subs. Okay, no. You need 1 million plus, and that bar is going up. So it's
sometimes I wonder when people say like my content, like I get into these positions that I always looked at with like a Hollywood-esque type of thing in my head, and then I get there and I'm like, hey,
What are you
shit, your
talking?
contact is Mary, who fucking is the same. Like, it's not even really Mary,
Yeah.
it's a bot, or it's like a
Mary's the
fucking.
mail guy that also talks
Yeah.
to a guy that drives the guy who knows the
But you act like
sister of a
that's your
guy.
plug at YouTube or
That's
your
my
plug at
guy.
Twitch. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
sometimes I wonder, and then also I think it's just pressure from other entities. So if you've got other platforms or other media outlets posting about it, and there's negative repercussions for the larger platform, then there's some waves. But it's like, you don't just hop on your phone and be like, Karen, they age restricted my video, and then all of a sudden it's changed. Like, I just don't believe that. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
believe that.
Logan Paul's
Not everyone. Well, Logan, you
even
can't
as
say
big as he is. I'm sure he knows a person who works there, but I don't think they have like
I do.
reps
I think he fucking
to
like
subscribe.
him and Susan like are fucking in the back corner. I
Well,
believe
no,
that
I mean in that
100%.
case, but I'm saying I don't think there's like a department that like we're like your agent at YouTube.
No. Well,
Like
I
you just
do.
go to these events and you mingle and you're
I
invited to
do. They
YouTube and you
have
literally know a C-level employee, so you can say, "Hey,
well, they have these
Steve."
headquarters everywhere, like in LA and fucking. So it's like I don't doubt that they do have like they have to have some kind of like a relations
Agent?
staff, PR or HR that like
Well, that's what I'm thinking
deals
is
with.
either they've got an agency that handles that, or else they literally just have built rapport with the actual company. So like you go into these places and you know
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
thinking.
people who run these, and you're like, well, I know fucking Joe, who's the main fucking guy who runs the content
Yeah.
distribution in Los Angeles. Like,
Well, you look at like Marquez Brownlee. He's interviewed like everyone at the top of Twitch. You know what I mean? Like I don't doubt that he's got Susan on fucking speed dial.
that's what
You
I'm
know,
saying.
if he ever had an issue, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, Susan! Oh my god,
Like, hey, could you reach out to the
I got
big
an age
devs?
restriction." Yeah, anything. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like they would totally
I just would
have
think
that
that at
access.
this point, with how much money these companies make, they would have some sort of department that's all they do is they manage larger
Yeah,
content creators.
100%. We should have someone to call, right?
Yeah.
Like they
And
are
like
our
the ones and
employer.
one that has 10 other people, they handle me, you like 10 other people,
Mm-hmm.
but or 20,
Mm-hmm.
100 other people, but at least we have
Yeah.
a person to contact.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know, I've only made the
such a
company
crazy
fucking
thought, Rob.
at least I look on my ad revenue would have been at least $2 to $3 million in the past 8 years. No, it's not a
Yeah.
ton, but it's like add up me,
Mm-hmm.
you, Chris,
Yeah,
fucking every other
they've taken
channel.
it
Like,
all. So they've
yeah,
gotten it all. I haven't
yeah,
gotten
all of
any
it.
of that. I think I made $100 off YouTube
Yeah,
ad revenue
literally.
in the years that I had access to it. And not to mention, I just reapplied. I spoke with our good friend Matt, Mr. Canuck. He's like, man, you should try to reapply for the monetization. I was like, yeah, you're right. No, just got shut
Oh,
down
dude,
immediately. They're like harmful content. I'm like
mm.
sug my dick, because the
So
problem
good
is
with it.
it's like, how the fuck am I harmful content when I know for a fact that they're monetizing people in my community? This is why my
You're in
community's
Canada though.
telling me to monetize.
Oh, he's in Canada too though. Fuck.
He's in Canada too, yeah. So I'm just
He
like, what
works
the
out a lot
fuck?
though.
You know, I know it's the protein. I just don't
Matt's
have
fucking
it.
swole.
I know.
So there's a big difference. Intimidation. He's a buff
I
Canadian. He
wish
looks like you if you ate you.
if he ate you, if he ate you,
If you ate yourself.
I know. I saw this
You-
clip. I saw this
Mhm.
clip of these like really small wrestlers, and one of them looked like Matt at the beginning. And I wish I saved the clip, man. I wish I saved the clip. It was like this really small wrestler guy, he's like, yeah, we're gonna become the man. And I was just like, God, that looks like Matt.
That's why he's not putting out as many videos. Yeah, they're doing wrestling and getting swole. Man, Tubi, reach out to Tubi. Good
Tubi,
looking
thank
out,
you, man. We see you,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, fuck Twitch.
Welcome to Top Buds, man. Welcome to Top Buds. We're talking all kinds of shit over here, man. And when it comes to stories, it's man, it's all up in the air. We do want to know what your opinions are when it comes to these. We were just referring to Twitch, the story which Megan Thee Stallion was hired to perform at TwitchCon.
Even though they're saying that they need to take more money,
they
from
need
their
to
content
tighten up.
creators and,
They
yeah,
need to tighten up their money, man. They need to tighten up their money. But it's all hypocrites, man. It's all hypocritical.